Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com, and thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is August 25th, 2021, and these are the top stories of the day. So it's going to be an interesting day of video game news as we are mostly going to be looking at trailers, but there are a couple of announcements thrown in. That's because Gamescom is going on over in Europe, so I compiled here, and the game show is still going on, so we're still going to get more, but I compiled here several trailers of some games, some announcements that are really cool and that I'm looking forward to, that instead of releasing individual reactions to each, I have lumped them together into one. We're going to watch them live now, so let's do that. To begin, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge April O'Neil trailer. That's why I'm wearing my turtle shirt, and let's just go with it. I'm stoked for this game. Big TMNT fan. Oh, cool. April looks good. Drop the mic. That was funny. Got some Chun-Li-like kicks going upward. Racking, nice team-up moves. This looks like just a lot of fun, you know? That butt bump is from probably a little bit of a throwback to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, released in the mid-90s. I used to play that on Super Nintendo all the time. Fun! Okay, that's cool. And we found out that the game is coming out in 2022, so a little bit of a delay. I don't know what Pearl Abyss is. Looks like it might be a commercial going on. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that right now. Anyhow, we'll pause it right there. Ninja Turtles getting a 5th character, April. That means that other characters are certainly possible too. Maybe Master Splinter at some point, or I don't know. Well, they could add anybody in there, really. They could add somebody big and brute-like Spike if they wanted to. They could have Usagi if they wanted another ninja-esque character, you know, the rabbit from the Ninja Turtles lore. I'm pumped. And I'm okay with it coming out next year, you know. We have enough titles dropping in the second half of 2021 that when this one drops next year, I will be there day one. All right, moving on. This is some big news. Halo Infinite is coming out December 8th. It will have a campaign mode available day one also. And along with this, Microsoft gave us a few trailers this morning. So to kick it off, here is a look at the Halo Infinite multiplayer Season 1 cinematic intro. Aside from reading up on when things are coming out, these are my first reactions too to the trailers that I selected today.
To win! To be a Spartan!
Close call.
What is a Spartan? Spartan is a symbol for
Nice.
hope where there is none.
That's pretty dope.
In times of darkness, we We are hope. And together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Again!
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
Nice. There you have it, the December 8th release date. Of course, it comes with Game Pass, and that's pretty huge. You don't even have to, fork over $60 if you're not sure of it. If you've got Game Pass, then there you go. So that's the Halo Infinite multiplayer. Here is something else from Xbox today. This is the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Limited Edition Bundle. If you've been waiting to get an Xbox Series X or haven't been able to get one,
This is Spartan 117.
and if you're big enough of a Halo fan,
Over.
maybe just wait a couple of more months and get this, because this is pretty unique.
We need to fight.
I saw the image, but not the trailer.
Get ready.
It's cool seeing how much work they put into a trailer of a different skinned console. Makes it feel pretty special, but then when you look at it up close, you're like, okay, it does have some pretty fine detail in it. So that's celebrating 20 years of Halo. Pre-orders now open and probably out. That comes out this November 15th. And following that, we'll hop right into it. This is the wireless controller,
Get ready.
which is the Elite Xbox Series X controller. Also coming out this holiday season. I saw the image, but I tried not to study it for too long because I wanted to see it in the trailer for the first time, as close to first time as possible. That looks nice. That's a cool skin. It's got like some smoke coming off the right analog stick. The Xbox Elite wireless controller. Pre-orders open too. Okay, so we've got a couple of news stories out of the way, including Halo Infinite coming out this holiday season, Ninja Turtles coming out next year, a few trailers. The next thing we have to talk about is a combination of two games in one. This is obviously Horizon Forbidden West, and it was announced today at Gamescom that it will be coming out February 18th, 2022. We didn't think that 2021 was likely. We were almost positive, yeah, it's going to be a 2022 title. Now it's officially confirmed along with the release date, but pre-orders are going to open up soon. And honestly, February 18th is still close enough to when this would probably come out, like November, mid-November, like the 15th or so, or mid-December maybe. So maybe it's a 2 to 3 month delay of when it was likely going to happen anyways, and that's not too bad. And I can't help but wonder, when is Breath of the Wild 2 going to come out? Is it going to be a March 2022 title right along that Nintendo Switch 5th anniversary? Or is it going to be like a November title? Because, the first two games, the first Horizon that is, and the first Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game were pitted right next to each other just about, and were compared quite a bit in a lot of popular comments and stuff like that. So to see them face off again would be interesting, both of their sequels, how they shape up respectively. And we'll see. Nintendo's supposed to have a Nintendo Direct next month. Could they have Breath of the Wild there? Maybe. Could they have a small trailer with a release date or a first half or a quarter one or something like that? Perhaps. I don't know if we could expect it for sure. Like, what's the probability? To be on the safe side, don't expect it there. Expect Nintendo to show off other stuff. But there's a little bit of optimism and a little bit of a likelihood, I'd say, that it does show up at the Direct. But we'll see. That's speculation anyways for now. The other piece of news regarding Horizon is that it was dropped today, the announcement that Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a 60 frames per second patch on PlayStation 5. So you'll have your performance and your fidelity options that you could experience the game on PS5, and that's really cool. And we just saw Ghost of Tsushima get a PS5 specific version. This will be an update in the game and not, its own release, but still pretty cool. It'll come to you free, so you might as well check it out and experiment with what do you like more, a little bit better visuals or, a smoother frame rate. All right, moving on. We got another video coming out of Gamescom, and this is a little character being added to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Pretty cool character. Nice little surprise. Morgana from Persona. And Super Monkey Ball is really shaping up to be a pretty darn fulfilling package. Not Persona. Super Monkey Ball came out 20 years ago on the Nintendo GameCube, and this is a compilation of like 300 games from various Monkey Ball entries, and it's coming out, as you can see, November 2nd. It'll be on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, 5, and Steam. So Sega and Atlus are putting it on everything, and I think that's a good move. Hopefully it does well. I'm looking forward to diving into a lot of familiar territory, but in brand new visual graphics and smooth gameplay. I think it's going to be kind of cool. And props on continuously adding more characters. But it's one of those things that, back then, before internet days, because I've been gaming for a long time, I was born in 1983, and around 1987 I started playing. From 1987 to like 1997, for about those 10 years, there really wasn't just hop on the internet and research gaming. Yeah, the internet started up, and I was, a fairly early browser of internet and internet media forums and whatnot, different websites, and participating, talking to other gamers and whatnot. And it was pretty cool using AIM too. But that didn't really come until a little bit later. Like when you're 97, internet is still kind of young, that it was still at a time where you didn't know all the secrets in a game. You were going to find out stuff on your own. You were going to play and unlock characters and discover secrets on your own. Nowadays, a lot of developers, they throw everything out there because we're in a social media era, and it's very popular that you don't want to spoil your game and reveal a major plot turning point and stuff. But when it comes to extra characters and stuff like that, people just drop it because you can put hashtag Sonic, hashtag Mario and Sonic, hashtag Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. You could throw in Persona, throw in Morgana, and people are going to be hyped on that, and that's going to help sales. And I totally get that, and it's okay. And I don't mind if Sega and Atlus continue throwing out some more characters ahead of the game, but it would be nice that if you could play the game and there'd be several characters that they didn't show off ahead of time, that reviewers didn't talk about, that you were able to just, be genuinely surprised yourself. You avoided the internet, and you can always say that, well, then just avoid the internet, But we're in a day and age where you can't really avoid the internet that much. So I I guess it is possible that you could just avoid and get that feeling of, you know, late 80s to early mid 90s of gaming and genuinely being surprised as you're unlocking stuff. But it's all good. Overall, I think the game is cool, and I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it does well this November. All right, moving on. We've got an interesting game. This is called DokeV, or DokeV, and this is a world premiere at Gamescom. Let me see if I could... Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Check it out. This is that Pearl Abyss that we saw earlier, where I was like, what's that? Is this an ad coming up? I think it was after the Ninja Turtle thing. I saw a brief clip of this, but did not see the whole trailer yet, so yeah, most of this is going to be new and fresh. Okay, yeah. I remember the Rockstar song that I heard, so it was right around here that I saw a little bit of it. But okay, yeah, this game came out of nowhere. This is sort of a cool looking title. I mean, the graphics are nice. It's got a lot of particle effects going on. Pretty good animation. The music is catchy. Very poppy. Looks like a kid-friendly game with, you know, character designs and environments, but everything's very colorful and fresh, and you got some good shadow work on the floor. You have skateboarding, you can fly around, you can rollerblade. Well, it's pretty cool, pretty fast. You're a rock star, clearly. Cute weapons like these giant hammers, flying mechanics. Looks pretty sweet though. Nice lock on. Good amount of effects going on in the background. Rain, clouds. You're getting a little bit of a Sunset Overdrive vibe in the city. And that's some straight up Monster Hunter Rise gliding right there. Some parasailing. We got wave race in here. That looks nice, actually. I mean, that's a really pretty looking game. Big bump map boss battles. Lots of curvature going on. DokeV or DokeV? I want to know, how do you pronounce this? Bow and arrow going on. Music and dancing elements. Transported into another world. That was a pretty hype-filled trailer for being something that seemingly is aimed at kids. All right, I'm going to give that one a like. Sweet. Get all the latest news at, I don't know what to call it, DokeV. I'm going to call it DokeV. DokeV.pearlabyss.com. Tell me what you thought of that. Tell me what you thought of all of today's trailers for that matter so far. This DokeV thing that came out of nowhere surprised me and actually looks quite cool. I'm going to have to check it out because it has so much gameplay seemingly involved that it's like this open sandbox world, like a Grand Theft Auto kind of thing. Like I said, a little bit of a mixture of just some Sunset Overdrive vibes, not in terms of the maturity level or the violence in it, but just the feeling, the animation. I guess it's similar, but it looks to be its own thing. That's pretty cool. I wonder what's the voice acting like? What's the actual gameplay like from that third person perspective? What's the HUD look like? How big is the game? What is it really about? But let me know what you think. What about the Xbox news? Halo Infinite. Are you excited? Are you looking forward to the game? We talked about the other day that some things would be postponed to 2022, like Forge and campaign co-op. But if the main campaign is going to be available this holiday season, and we're also getting free multiplayer, that's big, and that's enough for most people. What do you think of Ninja Turtles? What do you think of Horizon being officially delayed to February 2022, and the former Horizon game getting that 60 FPS patch? With that being said, we have one more thing to look forward to, and I kind of saved this for last because I want to see how far it has come along since when I got a hands-on play session of it. I didn't play it myself, but I was at E3 2019, sat in a private booth, and I saw this game being played live in front of me on a theater, and that is official LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. And this game is a huge title spanning 9 Star Wars movies with lots of voice acting, many characters to play, lots of worlds to explore. It looks like so much more than just a LEGO game, than just a Star Wars game. I mean, it is huge. And I want to see where it's at now because it's been delayed, obviously. I saw it 2 years ago, and I'm hoping that it's awesome and almost ready to come out. Let's check it out.
Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
How did my father die?
Ready are you? What know you of ready?
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
Got some Jango Fett going on.
Reach out.
Still has humor, That's a part of these games' charm. But there's so freaking much. It's almost too much. Like, how are you giving us all this stuff? Pilot some ATSTs, fly around, ride tauntauns. You got some third-person action, adventure, shooting, lightsaber combat, turrets, climbing, comedy. Just how many hours worth of talking and cinema scenes is it going to have? Spring
The boy has no
2022.
patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Oh, okay, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna pause it. If I have to rewind, I will. Okay, I do. All right, so probably like a May release, and it is coming. I just wanted to clarify that it is coming out on everything. That's what I thought, but yeah, we're getting it on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and PS5, and then of course on Xbox One and Xbox Series XS, as well as PC. I think it looks great. I am happy that, well, not happy that they initially delayed it. If COVID was an impact, that's unfortunate, but that impacted everyone. So it looks like people are starting to move on in different walks of entertainment industry, and that's good. But I'm happy that they are getting it done, and that if they needed to take the extra time to make it deliver, not just because of COVID, but because like their vision was getting bigger and bigger. They really wanted to make this awesome. For a $60 or $70 package, how much gameplay you're gonna get? Like, I'm already hyping this game up because as a big Star Wars fan, this is something awesome to have. And you're looking at so much content spanning so many stories that without even having played it yet, I'm already leaning towards this is probably going to be something worth owning if you're a Star Wars fan, or if you're a Lego fan, or maybe if you're just somebody who is new to gaming and kind of living under a rock for the most part and aren't that familiar with Star Wars or Legos, and you just want a solid title to last you a long time. Kind of like how I've recommended Breath of the Wild many times to many people as a great entry point into a console if you're a lapsed gamer, because that's a game that will give you a lot of enjoyment. I'm kind of leaning towards saying Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, might be one of those next games that'll just give you a lot of gameplay variety. And yeah, anyways, cool stuff. Gamescom is still going on. We've still got some Mario and Rabbids probably coming out later today or tomorrow. And that's going to do it for now. But I had fun breaking down these videos and a couple of news announcements. Let me know what you thought of Star Wars and everything else. Thanks for watching. This is a little bit different of a format than normal. Usually there's like a little bit more of a breakup between news and outright videos. Sometimes I put videos on their designated own section, reaction videos. This time they're lumped together in video game news, but still it's the same content, just delivered a little bit differently. All right, thanks for watching. This is Gale Network signing out. Hope you all have a good one. See you next time. Bye.